Hello, my name's Mark Hood, Revenue Growth Group, and I'm going to have a chat to you about sales growth advice and planning. In doing workshops and seminars around Australia, I quite often ask for a show of hands on how many people in the room, and this is salespeople, sales managers and small business owners, how many people have a sales growth plan. That is a plan of how they're physically going to write their target. I need to write $10 million a year this year of revenue or $1 million of gross margin. How am I physically going to do that? You want to know how many people put their hand up? Somewhere between 1 to 2%. So there are these people whose jobs or businesses depend on writing a certain target, don't have a structure to do that. One of the things that I work a lot on is building a plan. That's a plan on saying, well, who are the customers we should talk to? Who are the customers we should not talk to? Because we obviously don't want salespeople ringing customers or prospects where they've got no chance of winning. That is a waste of resource. It destroys your brand and it destroys the confidence of the salesperson. We do a lot of work around that. We then do a lot of work on if someone says yes, what do you do? If someone says no, what do we do? What sales tools do you send out? What is your contact lifecycle strategy of making sure a prospect keeps warm for when they're actually ready to buy? Incredibly important stuff, and a lot of things people don't have. Once you get to the quoting and closing, obviously the salesperson, that's what their role is. Then looking at, okay, keeping the information within your CRM, who does that, who doesn't do that. So working out a sales growth plan by campaign. We work out sales campaigns. If someone's going to knock on doors, that's a sales campaign. If someone's targeting old age people, that's a sales campaign. If someone is a recruiter and they're targeting a certain IT section, we break everything down into campaigns. We break down what the contact strategies are, we break down what the contact mechanisms are, and we break down to what happens if someone says no, what happens if someone says yes, and who does what. Once you've built that and you've got it in a written document, you have got a document that you can discuss with peers who can say, well, I like what you're doing, or someone else tried that, it doesn't work. You've got a document that marketing can get hold of. You've got a document that you can take to a board and say, here is some structure around how we're physically going to write our target next year. Not everything's going to get up. Some of them are going to do better than you thought, some of them are going to do worse, some of them are going to be atrocious. But you will know what works, what doesn't work, and you'll be able to tweak it until you get to a stage that you start to evolve into an organisation where your salespeople aren't wasting their time contacting people who are a waste of time. Your marketing people are aligned with your salespeople. You've no longer got that, it's the salesperson's fault, it's the marketing person's fault, until you move to a structured growth plan where you have a bankable, predictable growth. Love to have a chat to you about your sales planning and some sales growth advice. Give me a call.